What's good is your Iris, and I'm back at it again with back at it again. You feel me? Oof, I started the reading off already, but I was definitely talking about Spirit wants me to give off more of myself. I just don't want to bore people with like advertisements at the beginning of the reading. That's all my whole thing is. So I'm struggling a little bit. I'm not good at that. Me personally, I feel like I have a low attention span. Like I feel like I can't really sit through the whole ads of the beginning of the reading because like I'm here for a reason. I want to hear something, but Spirit is nudging me to speak, okay, on that side because um, I don't know if you're also going through stuff at work, but I'm going through things at work, not necessarily, but like I feel like it's been time for me to leave, even though I love my job. I do love my job, um, but it's time for me to do this more, and I got too much energy going into the job. So in order for me to do this more, I would have to quit my job. And I feel like people want to hear more. There's people that don't know that there's something they need to hear from the things that I'm saying. Because I already I speak to people in my job. I do readings for people in my job too, you know. So um, I'm realizing that it is a necessary thing for people to hear their stories because there's not so many diviners out here able to give um, readings, divine readings, not just any reading. Like I'm not over here talking about your ex-boyfriend and that he's still thinking about you. Like, what does that do for you? Like, yeah, like no. Like if it does something for you, if it helps you somewhere in your mentality, then yeah, I would say something like that. But I'm not over here telling you, oh, your boyfriend wants to stick it in your butt, like stuff like I'm not doing that. You understand? Like I could probably pick up on that stuff, but that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to for your greatest good, for the beauty in you, for your higher self, to tell you about your higher self, to get you into that. You know what I'm saying? So I know when I first started into tarot, when I started watching tarot, I was depressed. I was in my south node, and those type of readings felt so good to watch. Like just talking about all the drama that was going on, because that's what I was going through. I was going through drama. But now that I'm probably speaking to a collective that has came over that hurdle. This is not what we're here for. Yeah, Emperor Nine of Cups. You're here to be successful and own your shit. And this is what we're here to do, to stick with our higher self, right? So this is the readings that I give. If you like personal readings, my information is in my bio. All right. I am thinking of starting to create some products as well. I do love this. I do love doing this. I'm not gonna take it for granted. I've been going slow because I've been too humble and too modest. So I feel like that's now taken away from people that actually do need to hear something. So let's get into it. Page of Cups, Hangman. Exactly. Like, and you may be thinking the same thing. That's probably why I'm going through this as well. But I'm hearing the word master. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. So you're mastering something within yourself that's going to help other people, but you're not too sure what to do about it either. Can I get more on the collective? Because I don't like bias. I don't like being too biased. I don't. I know I'm supposed to like help you through my own issues, but since I already spoke to you, I don't want you to get it twisted here. We're here for you, okay? This is what I'm here for. You. Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. Like everything is coming out like you're literally in that frequency of receiving. And the thing is here is with this Hangman and this Page of Cups, there's something that you're starting, that your focus is on this thing. And it's going to bring your family together. It's going to bring you together. Like all your doubts and fears is going to put an end to them. Whatever doubts and fears you do have, you're going to be able to adjust and move forward when it comes to those doubts and fears. Mm, that's something somebody really wanted to know about. Justice, yeah, because you deserve it. You've really put in that work within yourself to decide, okay, honestly, I can't really breathe too well with this instant. Maybe somebody here is sick. You're gonna feel better soon. What is it? Ginger, ginseng, garlic, onion. I'm sorry, I can't breathe with this instant. Hold on. Oh my God. I'm also expecting, so my body's acting different. I know somebody's like, oh, she can't handle the instant. She must be demonic or something, right? No, we stars on this channel, baby girl. We stars on this channel, baby girl. Oh, Ace of Swords. Sorry. No, we stars on this channel. But I didn't want to tell nobody on the channel that I was pregnant for some reason because I don't know who's watching. But I do have people that harassing me and stalking me on my channel from real life. Yeah. Tell people to leave you alone and tell people to leave you alone and they don't stop. Okay. So what about the collective? What else can we say for the collective? 3 of Cups. You got people wanting to work with you now. Or there's probably like 1 or 2 people around you that see your worth and they want to do something for you specifically. 4 of Cups. You don't realize this though. You don't really see people as helpmates. You're very much a lone soldier. A lone soldier. And it's because of things that you've gone through. Yeah, you can't really you don't really understand like why people treat people the way they do, but you're really gonna get to a point where you're just like, that's not my problem, that's not what I'm worried about, and I'm not gonna let that affect the rest of my life. Okay. The people that you come across, confirmation. The people that you come across, you're gonna be coming across more people that are for your benefit, that are there for you, that are there for your benefit. You're gonna know who these people are. It's not gonna be so much of a trying to figure it out. You're gonna know who these people are. They're gonna present themselves to you and they're gonna prove themselves to you. It's not gonna be like, oh, this person did me wrong. I told them they did me wrong and they just keep doing it. No. Oh, this person, I'm not too sure. They talk behind my back, but you know what I'm saying? Like, no, the people that talk behind your back now, they'll let you know that they said something and they'll say sorry or something like that. Like, I didn't know you good enough, or I'm sorry I did that, but you really are a cool person and I should have never did that type stuff. Believe them. They really didn't mean to. Let them say sorry and forgive them, you know? Yeah, of course there's still gonna be energies trying to attack you, but what's what's a journey without that? That's part of the journey. I mean, there's no great person that didn't have enemies their whole life. The greatest people have the best the worst enemies. All you gotta do is each time you find an enemy, you deal with them accordingly. I was talking to somebody earlier and I was saying, like, I feel like God puts me in place of certain people so that I could pull judgment on them, because God knows I'm not gonna do anything to backfire or do anything physically to affect somebody else. I excuse me, confirmation. I come to people with justice. Like, okay, whatever you are is what you deserve. However you treat me is what you deserve. And I'm not saying like, okay, if somebody treats me like shit, they deserve to be treated like shit, but they deserve to understand. And the only way people understand is a lot of times when they're being treated like shit. That's how the ascension gets there. I mean, how did you get here? You was treated like shit. and you learned something. So I used to tell people, I'm like, I don't wish bad on people, but I wish they would go through something so that they could open their eyes. You don't wish karma on people so that they could just be hurt. Like, you wish karma on people so that they could learn their lesson, you know? So I feel like God allows people the authority to pull judgment on people, um, in a sense where, well, you're a noble steward when it comes to morality towards others. What do you think, my child? Like, that's what I'm getting at. Well, God, they did this to me. They did that to me. And I feel like that's where you're at. That's where you're being told. That's where you're at. If you don't understand that already, which I'm pretty sure you feel like you understand that, but this is clarity, that the reason why you keep getting in these situations with people that you feel like, okay, why do I have to keep dealing with these energies? I defeat one and then another one comes. I defeat another. It's like there's a lineup. There's a lineup. 1111. There's a lineup for you of people that need to be judged by you. But don't never let that get to your head, or the judgment will turn back on you. The only reason you have authority to judge others is for your humility. I keep seeing the word mobility. Maybe that's why you end up in so many different places in life. Maybe you feel like you can't hold a job, but you end up in a different job and you feel like you have a purpose there, and like stuff like that. Like, even say, like, even my situation, like, I might not supposed to be in this job no more, and I'm supposed to be doing this, but maybe I'm not supposed to be doing this for the rest of my life. Maybe just for now, or something like that. Or, you know what I'm saying? Because if you get stuck in one place, you can't experience different people. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's people that stay in the same job for 20 years, but maybe there's people in a different job that need to experience that person. They're not going to get to experience that person because they're dedicated so much to this one job. A lot of times your job is not a part of your purpose. Confirmation. Lord, I used to get yawn confirmations in the beginning of my journey. So that may be a sign, like, go back to the drawing board. What are certain plans you didn't set out for yourself? That's the thing. Work on, put more energy into yourself. Where you feel like you already put enough energy into yourself, put more energy into yourself. What your future is going to look like, what you need to do for your future to look like that. Not just what it looks like, what do you contribute to it? Like, what can you contribute to it? Yeah. What can you contribute to your life being harmonious the way you want it to be? That's your justice. Spirit is saying, like, this is for you. This is your gift. But all you need to do is wrap it and open it yourself. Basically. You already picked out the gift, but you got to wrap it for that day. Something like that. That's the energy I get. Love within yourself, love with spirit. It's that trust that you have. Trust in your partner, trust in spirit. Because this is what you manifested. And once you trust in those things, you can create more. Yeah, rest. Page of Pentacles I'm seeing a lot of pages. Page of Wands, Page of Cups. I've seen Page of Cups. Page of Cups, Page of Wands, and then Page of Pentacles. So you're starting off in something. You have the ability, you have all the, like, this guy has the wand already. This guy has a cup and a crown already. Like, that's royalty. Okay? Like, pages, they say it's like young-minded, but like, this young-minded is perfectly fine, because even in the Bible, it says, come as a child. Jesus wants everybody to come with a childlike mind. That's within the Bible. I'm sure plenty of times. I used to study it a lot. I have to get back into it a little bit, because I need to study it with this new mindset. I had a religious mindset before. I used to be a Bible head, like day in, day out Bible study, like, just because I was so endowed in wanting to know the truths, you know? So all these pages are ready. They have everything that they need. I seen the Fool earlier. They have everything they need to create this world that they've always wanted. It's your justice. Justice is laying underneath all of this. I'm not feeling too good. Yeah, I knew that was meant for something. You have a plan. You just have to set it out. You just have to set out that plan. And this is really unbiased. I feel like this is a collective thing too. The collective that wants to be entrepreneurs, that is having a hard time. Spirit is saying attack that head first. Attack that difficult feeling head first. Yeah. You know what it is. You know what it's coming from. Queen of Wands, Three of Swords, High Priestess. You know how to get through it. You know how to get through the stagnation. And you're going to do it. I think I'm going to end it there. I'm going to get one more card. There may be something that you are putting off. There's an idea that you have in your mind and you keep putting it off. Six of Pentacles. You're doing too much other ways. You're doing too much in other departments. You're helping other people. You're doing, you're trying to make sure somebody doesn't see you a certain way. So you're working harder, and that's the stop. Focus on the goal. Even if you have to disappoint people on the way there. Even if you gotta, I'm hearing fuck up your credit on the way there. Focus on your goal. Everything will be taken care of. All right. So if this reading resonates for you, hit that like button. Let me know how it resonates in the comment section below. And if you're interested in a personal, I'm doing $15 personals this week. So let me know. That information is in my bio as well on my channel. And until next time, later.